Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing good, and I think that thumbnail perfectly illustrates our faces when we saw this appear. Right then, so we're going to take a look at this blog post, we're going to read into it, get a good understanding of what it's implying, and then we'll kind of get a good realistic expectation of what's likely to be appearing in the summer of 2023. Because whilst this is very surprising to see, a blog post hyping up in a sense that there's going to be a bigger update for the summer, we should look at this and get a good understanding of all the context, and we'll probably get a better idea of what we're going to be expecting. So you don't get underwhelmed when the new update comes out. So all good, shall we get started? Right, so recently a lot of people have been making campaigns on Twitter to get Valve to notice the fact that there's still loads of people that enjoy TF2. And let me point out to you right now on SteamDB, just a quick refresh, and we can see right now TF2 is one of the top 10 most played games right now, and it has been for many years. It's always been in that top 10 spot. So with loads of people still playing the game, surely this game's going to constantly keep, it's going to have maintenance, and it's going to have support, and we're going to have lovely new stuff appearing every now and then. Well, only cosmetic stuff really. We do get the occasional fixes here and there, but there has been quite a joke over these past years that there's only one intern kind of managing all of this, and well, quite recently he actually fixed quick switches, didn't he? And then everybody had to say, no, we like that bug, put it back, and then he put it back, and yeah, silly things like that have happened. Well, it's obviously a huge surprise to see this. Now, what we need to do is we need to properly read into what's being said, and we'll probably get a good idea of what we should be expecting. Because a lot of you are thinking, oh wow, there's going to be a whole new campaign. Oh, there's going to be loads of new gimmicks and whatnot. Oh, yeah. No. Let's look at this appropriately, and we'll get a good idea. So here we go. Whilst it mentions, right, Steam Workshop creators, we need your help. Well, they've been doing that always, regardless, anyways. So let's just kind of put that aside. The main thing that we need to read into is this main paragraph right here. The last few Team Fortress summer events have only been item updates, but this year we're planning on shipping a full-on update-sized update, with items, maps, taunts, unusual effects, war paints, and who knows what else. Which means we need Steam Workshop content, your Steam Workshop content. Right, so that might sound very interesting to you, but as a person who's been keeping track of TF2 for many years now, this isn't actually different. This is just basically turning the summer update to the level of a Christmas and Halloween update. So what does that mean? Well, gentlemen, with SteamDB, we can look at the patch notes, and we can see the patch notes of the past. There's just loads of random fixes here and there and whatnot. We haven't had what's equal to a major update in a long time. That technically wouldn't even be a major update. But what I want to get across to you is, for the summer updates, exactly like it said, we would only ever get like a cosmetic case with some new hats, and that's it. Oh yeah, it would have its own unusual effects as well, but still, that would be basically it. You might get a few fixes here and there, but nothing else. Well, with the likes of Scream Fortress updates, yeah, you'd get new maps, you'd get some new missions because there's new maps. Like, you get new taunts, you'd get maybe a war paint case with some new war paints, you'd get a new cosmetic case. You get all of that, but that's just content again in terms of cosmetic content. Yes, there might be new maps, but what I'm saying is that's to be expected. It's become a routine thing. So yes, what I see here is exactly what I saw the previous year, and then the previous year, and then the previous year, and then the previous year. Do you understand what I'm saying? Basically, all that the summer update lacked was cosmetic content. We never would see taunts being added in a summer update. We'd never see taunt effects come with it. We'd never see the likes of war paints coming out, a war paint case with war paints coming out with it. Like, it really does just kind of gets. I get the feeling that they just kind of want to upgrade the summer update to become much like the Scream Fortress updates and the Christmas updates, where they will release a bunch of maps. They will release a new case with obviously some new cosmetics in it. Maybe they'll give you some bonus items. It could happen, but there's no guarantee. And yep, taunts taunt effects, and new unusual effects. Maybe they'll also incorporate special summer effects, where you have a whole month where every single cosmetic case will only you'd only unbox like summer unusual effects. But do you understand? Like, have you been fascinated or super motivated to jump into a Scream Fortress or a Christmas update these past few years? If it's no, this is probably the realistic change that we're going to see of the summer update, where from instead of just having a new cosmetic case, it's going to be a cosmetic case with maps and taunts and unusual effects, and it's just kind of leveling up to that. So that doesn't sound as good. But technically speaking, it would be an upgrade. And that's why Valve has most likely been screaming, hey, we need more stuff. We need maybe some themed, summer themed skins, or maybe not, or anything. Just do whatever they kind of said. But there is this bit here, and who knows what else. We don't know what that is. That could be something extra. That could be something extra that makes it a level above Christmas and Scream Fortress. We don't know. Maybe we'll get a completely new campaign. Like, let's look at Jungle Inferno. You probably saw my thumbnail and you saw the joke where it said, well over 1,000 days since this, because this was the last proper major update that TF2 had. And it introduced maps, it introduced like a battle pass, yeah, all of the content that we mentioned with the likes of the Scream Fortress maps and Christmas stuff. Well, all of this was in there as well. All of that was in this as well. But then we also had the campaign. We had Blood Money, when you could earn tokens to then get prizes. But again, it all leads to new cosmetic content, doesn't it? So yes, all of this is here. You had something else to do. People were happy. But are we going to see something where it's going to cause people to be engaged with the likes of this new summer update? We don't know. Will we potentially see some new weapons and items? We don't know. Will we see nerfs and buffs? We don't know. It wasn't alluded to. All we got was, and who knows what else. So, yeah, we haven't had an update like this for almost 6 years now. Would say 5.5. And if you're expecting an update like Jungle Inferno, you should definitely lower your expectations. It's more than likely going to be more of a case of we're upgrading the summer update to be like Christmas and Halloween. So if you are upset by that, I'm very sorry. But me, as an investor, more cosmetic content to potentially buy, well, now I'm going to put more of a financial perspective on this. So if you were hoping, oh yeah, new content to play, well, that's probably it. We're probably just going to get some new maps and that's it. But if you're invested into the likes of CSGO and Rust, and you want to test out like TF2, or if you're already invested into TF2, here we go. So, like, yeah, we've been getting our routine new cases with new cosmetics and new effects. And let me also point out, this right here is something I generally think has a decent chance happening for this potential summer update. If this happens, we have more chances of potentially seeing a god tier effect being accepted that can be put onto all the cosmetic cases. And if that does happen, right, that means we will see all of the cosmetic cases shoot up in price. So be prepared for something like that. There's no guarantees, but there's more chances of it happening now. If this becomes the new routine, where we have it for summer, Halloween, and Christmas, so 3 times instead of just 2, then we shall see. Now, we have been making quite a bit of a joke recently how CSGO hasn't had any content for a long time, and where we thought, we're actually going to get a TF2 update before CSGO. Quite fun. Like, this is a very funny thing. Literally, the day this appeared, this then appeared. So last night, CSGO got a new music kit, a new sticker capsule, and a new case with loads of skins. So CSGO finally got its new content, and loads of people are happy about that. But yeah, is that the type of thing that we're probably going to see with TF2? You never know. Maybe they might introduce TF2 Battle Royale or something. That's really stupid. I shouldn't have said that, but you never know. Hey, they added Battle Royale to CSGO. But yeah, let's just stick with what I was talking about. So what you need to do, whether you like TF2 gameplay or you are invested into TF2, you need to go to the workshop. You now need to start putting an effort in. Oh, I did Team Workshop. well, it's teamwork, but yeah, we need to go to the Team Fortress 2 workshop, go to items, and you, the individual, needs to keep an eye on all of the most recent skins, cosmetics, war paints, unusual effects, and you need to start showing your support. Let's go find something that looks cool. Hey, that spy outfit looks really cool. Yep, I voted for it. Why? Because I like it. I'd like to see that being accepted into the game. Would you like it to be accepted? Vote for it. Show your support. Let Valve see that you like that, and then hopefully we might see that potentially being accepted. Why not a war paint? That looks goofy. You know what? Why not? That could be easily be a red. Yes, there you go. I showed my support. Show your support for the creators and let Valve see it themselves. All good? Now, it doesn't have to just be cosmetics. You could individually pick out maybe an unusual effect. There you go, unusual effect. Oh, that looks really good. I already voted for it. Why? Because I showed my support already. If we get something like that being accepted, I think a lot of people would definitely want to unbox that. Yeah, big green one or big bluey pink one. That looks really nice. So yeah, we the investors definitely want to see another God tier effect being accepted. A lot of us invested into those cosmetic cases, didn't we, for the likes of Halloween and Christmas last year, but no super good effect, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe not just all of the cosmetic content. Maybe you could start going through some maps. Maybe you could help out and vote for some maps to potentially get accepted. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that Right, well, I'm pretty sure there's some external websites where there's much more dedicated quality TF2 maps that are being made. Maybe Steam Workshop probably isn't the best to look at. So yeah, if you have absolutely no idea about how to get started with investing into TF2, well, if we go over to here, I actually have a TF2 investing and buy orders playlist. So I do buy orders for all the new TF2 cosmetic content that comes out. I still make profits. I still make good profits out of TF2 to this day. So if that's to the interest of you, please consider going to this playlist. Give it a good watch. The very first video is definitely a must, making sure that you have enough space with your inventory, making sure you have enough buy order amount and whatnot to be able to do buy orders and whatnot, and obviously make purchases. And then there's loads of little individual things, because remember, guys, we still have, with this year, because it's literally just become a new year, hasn't it? We've still got, with summer, we now have summer to look forward to, then we have Halloween to look forward to, and then we've got Christmas to look forward to. So there's still 3 big notable cosmetic content injections that could happen at some point this year. And so as long as if you are prepared, you can make a move. You can make a move. So this playlist here should help you out with learning and helping you get familiar with all of that. But yeah, all good. And ever since my last TF2 video, it kind of ended on a bit of a sad note, because I generally thought this kind of looks like it's the end. It kind of looks like there's not going to be anything interesting that's going to be happening for a long time with TF2 now. But now things have changed. So things are looking a bit brighter. We haven't seen a blog post like this in a long time where they give you like a good heads up. But the realistic approach with this is I am expecting it to just have more content like Christmas and Halloween, like that. Not like Jungle Inferno, which genuinely had a lot of interesting things added, new weapons, new items, but you never know. What did they imply by and something extra? What did they imply with this little bit with and who knows what else? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe it could be a proper update. They could easily sneakily in the background have a few people working on a proper update. Maybe we will get those new items. Maybe it could be the likes of, maybe it could be the heavy update. Oh, how long we have waited, but unfortunately it still hasn't come.